Alright, well I've got a story for you, but first I'm going to put some beautiful potatoes just into some salted water just to get boiling away for some mashed potato. Bring that back up to the boil. Alright, well this is going to be a locally inspired video today, but it's actually a dish I cook heaps at home actually. Chicken with a sun-dried tomato cream sauce. Yeah, so I just called this dish before chicken with sun-dried tomato cream sauce. But funny story, we're not going to be cooking chicken, we're going to be cooking turkey. How to do this, we were at the market, so we weren't even going to be cooking this for dinner, but I saw these sun-dried tomatoes which looked really good. I tasted some that they had there prepared and they were really, really nice. So I decided why not, this is what I'm going to cook. And to the butcher, really, really good butcher just around the corner. I had it all ready to go, what I was gonna, how to say chicken thigh and chicken breast as a fallback. But then, turns out I ended up buying some massive turkey breast which I sliced off this big lump of meat. But you know, why not? I'm going to go with this and find out for the first time how this sauce goes with turkey. Alright, so this is the part I've just come back. I've letting those potatoes go away there, so I'm just going to go have a check of them. Yeah, they've still got quite a way to go, but I think it's still probably the right time to start on the chicken. Turkey. I'm not going to get used to this. I still can't believe I'm cooking turkey, not chicken. So earlier, with the sun-dried tomatoes that I got, I just washed them under hot water, and then I just left them in a pot, filled it with boiling water, repeated that a couple of times, and just let it soak for probably about 5 minutes or so. Then I just chopped them up, put them into a jar just with some olive oil. I put a little bit of garlic in there too, and even some herbs de Provence. Bit of a smell of this, and it's smelling pretty good. So this is what I'm going to be cooking my turkey in, the oil from here, and I'm going to be turning it into my sauce later on too. Look at that, that smells so good, that oil. There you go guys, this is the first time I've ever cooked this giant fillet of giant turkey breast. Not quite used to this induction, but you know, it's getting the job done. Alright. Perfect. Yeah, definitely the cooking of the chicken, or in this case turkey, in the sun-dried tomato olive oil mixture, I think is so crucial to this. Don't miss this step if you can. Alright. Looking like it's halfway there. So let's turn it over. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Nice bit of colour there. I don't know, for me, I've never cooked turkey before, so this is a first. So that's exciting in a way, but well, I'm thinking this is ready to take off. I don't want to overcook it. Hopefully I haven't done that already, but we'll soon find out. Just to the side here. So this is where the sauce comes in. So I'll lower the heat a bit now, or turn it off. It's always get those potatoes back on. Alright, so I want this definitely to be at a lower temperature. So I'm just going to then add more of these, or the rest pretty much, of this lovely mixture that I've got. So if you're doing this straight and making the sun-dried tomato mixture yourself, what I've used here is 100 grams of dried tomatoes, or sun-dried tomatoes. Right, that's looking like it's a little bit hot. There we go, look at that. There's just a slight sizzle. Just cook those tomatoes a little bit, and get everything developing nicely. Look at them. They're beautiful. You should have tasted them down at the markets. So I'll literally just give them a few minutes on this sort of medium heat, I guess it is, and then I'll add some cream. Give it a quick stir, but they're feeling a little bit softer. You can really smell the tomatoey, sun-dried tomatoey flavours coming through. So now I'm just going to add some cream. It looks like a lot, but I'm going to go out on a limb. How big is this bottle? It's about 500 mils. So I'll probably put about 400 mils of cream into the pan. It does look quite oily, but don't worry, it does all combine and becomes this really beautiful sauce. One more number on the induction scale, which is completely still new to me. Let's see how our friends, the potatoes, are going over here. Feeling a bit firm. Oh no, they're getting there. Now they still need a bit more time. So you just want to bring the sauce up to a simmer and then just literally just let it develop and reduce until it's all combined and beautiful. You can't taste the cream anymore, really. You can really just taste that strong sun-dried tomato flavour, but turn it up a little bit. Squish down the sun-dried tomatoes as much as I can. I think it might be in my head, it might not be. It might be a legitimate cooking advantage with this sauce, but I'm going to keep doing it. But you can see already it's changing colour quite a lot, so that's really, I'm happy with the progression so far, it's definitely on its way. Sun-dried tomatoes themselves make such an important, play such an important part in this dish. The ones I use at home are in a can. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head, and they're really good. It's got a lot of similarities, but it's quite different as well. I don't know that's how I prepared them, but it's a really nice flavour from these sun-dried tomatoes. It's coming, definitely thickening up. The cream that I used was pretty light, I believe. I didn't quite understand the label. I sort of just went with my gut at the supermarket for that one. I didn't quite understand all the French. Another quick taste. To be honest, this is almost ready. Nice, I'm quite liking that. So hopefully, fingers crossed that these potatoes are ready. So close. But look at this sauce. You can see the colour now. Maybe not. The steam's going to steal the show. But it's really becoming quite orange. Come on, turn orange. It's not quite capturing it on the camera, but it's really turned a nice, almost like not quite a carrot orange, but you can see where I'm going with this. It's definitely orange. Tiny pinch of ground pepper and some salt. That's ready to go. So now onto the mash. Sauce here, which is all finished, just on a really low heat, just keeping warm. And I've just got my mash here, which the fork is my best option at this point, so not by choice. I actually don't have a potato masher. Turkey on the side, ready. And I've got my mash here, which I've just been mashing away with a fork. It's really starting to come together, which is good. If anything, I might even add a little bit more butter, but we'll see. Looking okay, to be honest. I think I've done a pretty good job of it. It doesn't look overdone at all. So I am pretty happy with that. Alright, gonna go for the bigger bit, because let's be honest, the more the merrier. Don't be shy with those sun-dried tomatoes as well. They're what's full of flavour, what flavours the sauce, and what makes this dish so good too. Perfect, look at that. This is what I like to call, for me, this is very comfort food. My only non-comfort in this is that I've never had it with turkey, so I better get to it and I'll give it a try and see how the turkey version tastes. There is no life without food. Anyone in any corner of the world needs to eat. No matter how simple or complex food may be, every dish and flavour shares a story. Every country